very much for coming. My name is Greg Smetana. I'm a graduate student at the California Institute of Technology.
Wow, what department?
Aeronautics.
Cool.
First I'd like to congratulate you on receiving the 2014 AIAA Science Space Science Award this year.
Thank you very much.
And I'd like to ask a few questions.
Of course.
The NASA Spitzer Space Telescope launched into space in 2003 and continues to be one of the best telescopes for studying the atmospheres of exoplanets, planets outside of our solar system. What has been it like to work on this Spitzer mission for NASA?
Well, you have to recognize I've been working on this since 1977, so I can hardly remember ever having done anything else. But it's been very gratifying because the scientific return is so much greater than we ever anticipated. And technically, in an engineering sense, it's just a marvel, tremendously reliable, and really a forerunner both scientifically and technically for future missions.
What are some recent discoveries of Spitzer?
Well, I think the two areas where we've had the greatest impact are the study of exoplanets, exoplanet atmospheres, and the study of the most distant galaxies in the universe. So we've observed galaxies as they were when the universe was less than 1/10 of its current size and age, done that jointly with the Hubble Space Telescope, and found that these distant galaxies are much more massive and luminous and brighter than people had anticipated. Closer to home, one of our most interesting recent results has been the measurement of the size of one of the near-Earth asteroids that's a potential candidate to be snagged by NASA's asteroid retrieval mission. And in addition to that, we've measured exoplanet atmospheres and found cases, again jointly with Hubble, where the planets are definitely have chemical compositions very different from those of our own solar system, our own planet.
Can you tell us about the Spitzer Science Center?
The Spitzer Science Center is at Caltech, and it's the interface of Spitzer with the science community. Observatories like Spitzer and Hubble are used primarily by scientists from the broad scientific community who write proposals for Spitzer science programs and who are, there's a well-established peer review process to select the people who actually get to make use of the telescope. And that whole process is administered by the Spitzer Science Center. And when the data are taken and come down to Earth, the Spitzer Science Center runs what's called the data pipeline to provide uniform processing of the data from Spitzer, which is important because it allows us to establish a very uniform archive of data which can be used by all astronomers, and because many potential Spitzer users don't really have the wherewithal to look at the data themselves. So it changes it from being a club to being a broadly accessible facility.